Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen yesterday said she would be soon providing a more precise X date for default. Has the White House gotten any indication from Treasury of what that date could be?
No, we have not. That's something for that's something for the Treasury Department too.
Is the White House operating under the assumption that a deal needs to be approved by June 1st? Or?
What I can really say about that is I can refer you to Secretary Yellen, who has said that it would be as early as June 1st. And today said, and then recently said it would almost certain be June 1st. I could just only refer you to what she has said previously. Most recently, I think earlier this week, she has been pretty much communicating with all of you what the X date is to the American people, and that's all I can really share with you.
The deal needs to be approved by June 1st. Do you
well,
think?
She has said the likely X date is June 1st, and so we are trying to make sure that we get the budget negotiation done as soon as possible, so that we can make sure that we avoid default. Again, but default is not negotiable. It should be done without conditions. But of course, we are working towards this budget negotiation.
Thanks, Karine. Rep. Kevin Hern, who leads the largest Republican caucus, told Reuters earlier today that he believed a deal to raise the debt ceiling was likely by Friday afternoon. Can you comment on?
I don't have a timeline for you. We want this to be done as soon as possible. That's why the negotiators have been working around the clock, 24 hours practically, to get this done. I just mentioned they met at 11:30 virtually, and of course this is a priority, and we certainly see the urgency of getting this done as soon as possible. But as it relates to the debt limit, this can be done, as Shalonda Young said at this podium, the OMB director. She said you can write this up in 5 minutes and get this done. You can write the piece of legislation in minutes and get that done and make sure that the Congress does its constitutional duty. It's not a hard thing to do.
Can you at least give us a sense of whether negotiators are getting close? I know they met this
Well,
morning.
I said it's been productive, so clearly that means there continues to be a path forward. I'm not going to get ahead of this. I'm not going to get ahead of the negotiation process. But as I've said many times, they are productive. They continue to talk. Negotiation, you need to have a conversation, and that's continuing. And I think that's an important step forward that we're seeing.
We have reporting showing that both sides are edging close to a deal, with parties just $70 billion apart on discretionary spending.
I'm not going to get into details from here.